Welcome back, guys! My friends, today we are going to explore real life in the cheapest countries in the world, where with just a small amount of money, you can live fully from food and travel to that thing. And if that thing is already cheap, booking accommodation is even cheaper. There are places costing less than $1 a night. What are you waiting for? Right now, let's go explore the specific real life in the cheapest countries in the world. First up is Laos. Laos, with a GDP per capita of $2,123 a year, is the top candidate on this list. In October 2024, Time Out magazine named Laos the cheapest travel destination in the world, costing only $13 per person a day. And I heard that going to southern Laos will be cheaper and better than northern Laos because it is not a tourist hub. And just like many other places, the cheapest transport in Laos is the public bus, nearly 10 times cheaper than a taxi. The bus from the airport to downtown Vientiane costs $2, also right at the airport. A 5-day travel SIM costs just $3 with 10 gigabytes of data. Once you have the SIM, let's find the map to get to Vientiane capital, and you will quickly realize the pace of life here is very slow. Their favorite saying is Bo Pen Yang, which means no problem, you guys, with wide streets, lots of greenery, and sparse traffic because the whole country's population falls around only 7 million people. So having empty seats on the bus is totally understandable. But if you want to stroll around Laos streets at night, then you need to catch these vehicles. This is an electric three-wheeler, a modern twist on the tuk-tuk that is totally popular in Laos right now. The breeze coming in feels super airy and cool. Plus, there are like 3 to 5 fans mounted on the ceiling too. They must be afraid customers will get hot or something. Plus, the power lines are insanely tangled, showing that the electrical infrastructure is not quite finished yet. If a tall truck happens to drive by, it would be super dangerous. It looks totally different from the US, right guys? Also, one of the first things you need to do when arriving in Laos is to hit up money exchange spots like this. Sign the paper and hand it to them, and you will have Lao Kip in your hand right away. Exchanging money usually gets you millions of kip for just a few dozen bucks. As for USD, the rate is really high. Gotta have money to spend comfortably, right? But these bunches of bananas are sold everywhere. Every single bunch is ripe and golden with clear prices written from $50,000 to $70,000. Lao Kip equal to $2 to $3. Bananas are so plentiful there that locals even came up with grilled bananas like this. You guys, when you break it open, the banana looks super chewy and sticky. Ones that are fully ripe will be very sweet, okay? Or else you can also stop by the pre-packaged dried mango stall. And the thing in that bottle over there seems to be young bamboo shoots. It is parboiled, then soaked in brine or sour water, chopped up and put into plastic bottles. And if you are starving, need to eat right now, and cannot wait to cook, then you can try local cakes. Whichever one you want, just pick and put it in the basket like that is fine. Especially for those craving Red Bull, then Laos has plenty of it too. Okay, the price is also around $0.5 only. When you go into a restaurant, the menu also displays the price very clearly. For tourists, a full vegetarian meal including rice, stir-fried veggies, juice, and fresh coconut costs about 85,000 kip, converting to only about $4, which is just too cheap. If you are still thirsty, you can buy water with the price falling around $1. Full from eating and drinking, then go rest at a budget hotel in the center costing about $20 a night, including a wide bed and a smaller one, opposite enough for about 4 people to stay. They also provide breakfast and even have a pool. Laundry service is charged by kg, average 4 to 5 kilos, falling around 100,000 kip, which means it is just over $4, you guys. One thing to note for you guys is that prices in Laos are very cheap compared to the US, okay? Because the Lao currency rate is much lower than the USD. Roads here are also encroached by shops on both sides. They sell everything from the most familiar items like corn, potatoes, and peanuts to stalls with all kinds of vegetables. Next to them are eateries that have already lit up. These are houses that were flooded and have been abandoned until now. All of them share a common design with red roofs. The interesting thing in Laos is that the more roofs a house has, the more it shows class and wealth. So you see, none of them have just one roof. They just stack layer upon layer, one roof over another, and almost no house is designed with even numbered roofs like 2, 4, 6, but always odd numbers like 3, 5, 7, you guys. Come evening, the night market appears with bustling shops. Above is the road where people walk around, and it is super spacious. And when night falls, Botan A, small town in Luang Namtha, province of Laos, famous for its kilometers-long street, will have deal closing services happening publicly right on the street. In this area, Chinese guests and Lao people make up the majority. Tourists can also come in and out freely. No need for complicated procedures like over in the Golden Triangle. You just need to take a walk, and you will immediately see houses hanging brilliant green, red, purple, and yellow lights. Brokers transact directly right outside. And not just at night, okay? During the day, many doors are still open to make a catch. About the price, I cannot reveal it due to policy. Hope you guys understand it is just that naturally the day is slower because regular customers, especially the Chinese brothers, are usually active at night. As for other guys, they probably went to bed early. But do not think that everyone who enters this area has a need to study biology and physics, okay? Because inside there are also food stalls, just like a food street or a pedestrian street. On this side, there are also dim lights, but lower class than the previous side, and things are definitely cheaper. I want to gently remind you, do not think everyone walking in this area is in the trade. Okay, some are just waiting for a bus, waiting for a friend, or simply passing by. If you slip up and ask how much for a night, watch out, or you will get yelled at immediately. Only those colorful rooms over there are the true places of business. Okay, of course, not everything in Laos is cheap. Imported cars have high prices, and unlike Thailand, which is visa-free, Laos collects a $40 visa fee, a not-so-small amount. Furthermore, along the Mekong River, it is not hard to spot big projects invested by China but fallen into abandonment, markets built but not operating structures degrading quickly, and I just mentioned the name Thailand right. So let's conveniently drop by the land of golden temples where there are guest houses costing less than $1 a night. Okay. Thailand sits at the crossroads bordering Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, and Malaysia. Thailand has an area of about 513,120 square kilometers, ranking as the 50th largest country in the world. The economy is off the charts. GDP reached about 526.4 billion USD in 2024, becoming the second largest economy in the region after Indonesia. Moreover, Bangkok alone attracted over 30 million tourists each year, consistently making it into the top 10 most visited cities in the world. However, tourism here is surprisingly cheap. One of the most attractive things in Bangkok right now is shopping. The first stop is Platinum Fashion Mall, considered the largest wholesale and retail clothing mall in Bangkok. The biggest plus of this place is the cool, pleasant indoor space, so you do not need to wander outside but still get cheap prices. This mall has up to 7 floors, each floor divided into 3 zones each, specializing in a different group of items. The shirt section is on the 3rd floor, where many wholesale and retail shops gather. The common price is 300 baht for 1 shirt, equal to $10, or 500 baht for 2. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. You do not need to worry about bargaining because everything has the price clearly marked already. While Thai cotton material is highly rated for being durable, breathable, and fade-resistant, specifically for accessories like sunglasses, handbags, backpacks, rolling suitcases, socks, and souvenirs. These items usually do not have fixed prices listed, so you can totally bargain okay. Like this suitcase here was initially quoted at 750 baht, equal to $22, but after negotiating it can drop to 650 baht, equal to nearly $20, or even lower if you buy more stuff. Next up is the genuine sports gear stall with deep discounts. Here many Nike and Adidas shoe models are discounted 50 to 70%, from the original price of about 6,000 baht down to 3,000 baht, which is about $90. Besides genuine goods, this shopping area is also famous for high-quality replica zones. These shops often display common models outside, but if you ask carefully and show that you know your stuff, The seller will lead you to the inner area where there are better quality copies at higher prices. However, coming to this area, you really need to have bargaining skills, or else you will get hit with a sky-high price immediately. As for this 99 baht sale equal to $3, you should just grab it because the price is such a steal. After you are done buying clothes, if you accidentally spent almost all your money, then do not worry, because the cheapest hostel in Thailand is here. Rent is only from 19 baht to 360 baht, a night equivalent to less than $1 to $10. The small alley leading to the hostel here can only be passed by motorbike or walking, okay? But if anyone goes by car, please stay at another hotel. Finally, we have reached this door. The lock is simply a chain, no fingerprint scanning or card swiping here, so you have to shout really loud for the hostel owner to come out and open the door. That man is the manager, receptionist, and security guard all in one. As for the key, the owner will take it from a numbered box hanging on the door. Looking at the whole picture, it is very shabby, with clothes and furniture thrown all over the outside. And just forget about normal hotel. Lobbies. The lobby here is like this, a torn sofa that you probably cannot even sit on. Of course, there is no elevator either, you have to go up wooden stairs. The walkway to the room is just a super narrow wooden plank full of holes. Wow, at this rate, if someone heavy walks up, I am afraid it will break right away. The door is also old wood, eaten by termites in many places, and uses a key to open. This hostel has 7 rooms for rent, with basic amenities like Wi-Fi and shared bathrooms with fans and mosquito nets. The mattress is placed directly on the floor and only one room has air conditioning. This is the trash can and a small shelf lying next to it. And maybe to increase the thrill or something, the owner left the floor creaky like that. Basically, jumping in any form is strictly prohibited. If you break the floor and fall down, the owner is not responsible. Going down below and hitting your eyes is a room that is perhaps a garbage dump. And bet you know what this is? Yes, it is the kitchen area with only an electric kettle and a toaster oven. And after eating, if you want to go to the toilet, just follow the instructions on this paper and go straight in. Then, after you finish using the toilet, you scoop water to pour in. There is no flush button, okay? Brushing teeth and washing face here is literally a mirror as small as a hand with some toiletries hanging in a basket. If anyone has anything to stuff in the fridge, there is a fridge too, okay? Everything has paper pasted on the outside, probably afraid guests do not know what it is. There is even a bed right outside too. See, do you guys think chilling like that is okay? Looking at a hostel like that, I had better go eat out just to be safe. Because with cooking tools like that, I do not feel it is very okay. Thailand has countless stalls selling grilled insects. From scorpions, spiders to crickets, bamboo worms, and ants, having it all. If you want to try every dish, just tell them to grab a bit of everything and put it in a paper box and you are good. A heaping full portion costs 100 baht, which is about over $3. This absolutely fatty and creamy one is the coconut worm, often burrowing to make nests in rotten tree trunks. Finished eating and feeling thirsty? Then you definitely cannot miss the Bangkok coffee shop that is going viral on social media because the owner wears makeup heavier than the word heavy. But the thing that gives viewers mild trauma actually lies in the way she mixes drinks, as the owner deftly scoops heaping spoons of white sugar straight into the glass. On average, about 3 large spoons per cup, taking up nearly 1/4 of the volume. Just looking at it gives me diabetes. Each portion is poured into a super giant bag of ice, but the price is only about 40 baht, which is about $1.2. And you should wait for the ice to melt almost completely before drinking, or else you will pass out from the sweetness. They're done eating and drinking, you can head over to Pattaya for a stroll during the day. This is just a normal beach city. But when it starts to get dark, Pattaya truly changes. Shifts, lights on music, up tourists start pouring into the streets more than rush hour in New York. Western tourists, Asian tourists, it is just packed, you guys. Some come to play for a few days to see others stay to work for the whole year. Many people call this paradise, but it is paradise in air quotes, you guys. Seeing it crowded like this, they probably have to work long hours with high pressure, and it is not always easy to breathe. Right. This beach city has about 27,000 women active in various types of nightlife, entertainment services, making up nearly 1/5 of the local population. On the streets, the image of eye-catching girls working in bars or entertainment spots appears densely, and they are even tagged with numbers for customers to easily remember. After exploring Thailand, let's go to Cambodia together, okay? Cambodia, a neighboring country in the region with a population of 16.94 million people, living on an area of 181,035 square kilometers. You can see their population density is much sparser than the US GDP per capita falls around $2,627, still in the top 3 countries, with the lowest GDP in Southeast Asia. From Siem Reap Airport to the city center, you have 2 ways to get around. One is by taxi, costing $30 to $40. 2 is the airport bus, costing only $8, much more economical. Or you can choose a tuk-tuk. This is only suitable for short distances, and the speed is not too fast, but it easily weaves through crowded streets and every corner of the city. Important thing is, it is cheap, you guys. Leaving that entertainment district, you will see the scene of people waiting for the train to pass again. Even stranger is that trucks usually meant for carrying livestock, over here they carry dozens of people on them. On each stretch of road, about 5 to 6 such vehicles circulate. People compete to stand because there are no seats at all. It looks tiring for the legs, right, guys? As for bags or goods, they will hang on the vehicle hooks. No need to hold them by hand. If you are unlucky, they just fall off. Travel sims are also sold right at the airport exit gate for $7 for 30 gigabytes of data, cheaper than the regional average. Or if you do not like buying at the airport, you can go to this lady's shop. Money kept right in the glass cabinet is just cool, because she also has a money exchange service. $100 can be exchanged for a very large amount of riel. Coming over here is the night street with many bars and pubs. Just look at the menu and you will understand. There is even Chinese on it. Prices are paid in USD, no need for Cambodian money. As for beer, some places are $1, some are marked 75 cents, quite cheap for foreigners calculating, to less than $1 a cup. Staff stand right on the street, flipping open menus to advertise inside. There is even crocodile meat. Do you dare to try it? Walking further, you will see colorful drink shops. Some places have up to a dozen staff standing scattered outside to call customers. Many places have 2 floors. Sitting up there watching the street is just chill. You know, that is why you see Cambodia is pretty crowded with tourists, right guys? About 6 million visits per year. Another thing is, if you drive a diesel car, you must find the right station with Euro 5 standard diesel, a better fuel type for the engine. While most regular stations only sell Euro 4, diesel stations with Euro 5 are not many and mainly concentrated in urban areas. The further you go into the suburbs, the chance of finding it is almost zero. The listed price is 4,150 riel per liter, converting to about $1. While gas price is higher, about 4,800 riel per liter, equivalent to nearly $1.2. Entering Cambodia's central market, one of the largest and oldest markets selling souvenirs for tourists. Like handcrafted wooden Buddha statues, prices will range from $12 to $27, depending on materials like ebony, rosewood, or regular wood. The salesman lays out all kinds here. You can choose whichever one you like. Inside the market, there is also a lotus flower area. Produce food court, jewelry, and watches with real and fake mixed together, creating the true vibe of the city's central market. If you want to drink fresh coconut water, then go to these stalls, okay? They will pour it into a big cup and give you a straw. Anyone who wants to eat fresh seafood, buy clams and crabs at the seafood market. Crabs here are sold for $8 a kilo. Going inside dried goods and grilled fish are endless. Or if you buy clams for soup, they are $2 a kilo pre-bagged like that. After buying, they even say thank you in Khmer, very cutely. But that is easy communication. Some sellers do not understand foreign languages, so if you just give a bright smile, the transaction stops right there. Gotta pull out the phone to translate okay. This spot makes dipping sauce right on the spot. The mixture includes salt, MSG, lots of chili garlic, mashed up sugar, and lime cut with a knife to get all the pulp out, adding a bit of fish sauce to bring out the aroma. Everything is pounded into a thick sauce, distinctly sour, salty, and sweet, costing about $1.2 for a big bottle. When the city lights up, Phnom Penh enters a whole different rhythm. Some streets are packed with bars, beer joints, and nightlife services, all operating publicly. You might even get invited for a massage like this. But is it just a simple, normal massage? Remember, distinguishing the types of services is not always easy, okay? Because from the outside, these places usually do not look too different. But just pay attention to the way they invite you and the people working there, and you will understand. So if you are not into that, just switch locations to the sidewalk eateries where young people gather to eat and drink. Super crowded. Okay, my friends. So we have just briefly explored some of the cheapest countries in Asia. After watching, which country do you want to visit and explore the most? And if you know any other cheap countries, then leave the name in the comment section below. Okay, I will make part 2 for you guys right away. Thank you guys for watching up to this very moment. And now goodbye, and see you guys again in the next interesting contents. Goodbye.